I'm Kim. We have 45 minutes of bar sculpt ahead of us. We just have one set of weights for sure. You're always welcome to have options. It's a warm studio. The class before us was very full. This class is very full. So just kind of see how that heat feels as we get moving deeper into class. If you ever need to stop to catch a breath, grab water, stretch it out, please do so. You need to come down onto the mat for a child's pose. All those are great choices. Yeah, and with bar sculpt, we'll take the weights with us through a good chunk of the class. But if I say put the weights in a certain spot, you can always just ditch them and focus in on body weights. Yeah, and that's all I got for us to start. So we will start just spread out, taking out space on your mat, on your back. Or if you would really like to start in a child's pose, you're welcome to go there. These opening moments of class, we are coming into our space, coming to our breath, scanning our body. Might be the first time we've had just to take a breath and check in with how we are, how we're showing up emotionally, how we're showing up mentally, physically. Seeing how the movement will help release some of the stress and tension. Coming to that breath, exhale everything out. Big inhale in, fill the belly, fill the chest, fill. Send that breath back out. Couple more breaths like that. Big breath in, make it deep, make it complete. Exhale, send it out, let it flow smoothly back into the space. One more big one in, and then we'll start to invite in some movement. Take it all in. Exhale, send it all out. We'll take our knees up towards the ceiling. Feet are flat on the mat. Hands can just be down by your side. Walking those feet nice and wide, maybe the width of your mat. And we'll just gently allow our knees to lower towards the right. Coming back towards the ceiling, lowering to the left. Nice wide-based windshield wipers here. Waking up the back, the hips. Bringing those knees back to center. We're going to engage the core. Push that low mat back into the mat. Lift those knees up, feet come up, knees over hips. Similar thing, except now we're controlling both knees together, stacked, coming down towards the right. Using that core, controlling them back up towards the ceiling, lowering them back to the left. So very similar movement. We're just a little more mindful now with the core, the control of our muscles versus gravity taking over. We'll do one more round, side to side. When you've finished that second side, knees come back up, hands can reach down onto the knees, some big hip circles here. Maybe the knees move together, maybe they move independently. And then we'll rock and roll the length of our mat. Give it a couple good, complete rocks front to back before we take ourselves up and over into tabletop. In that tabletop, fingers are spread nice and wide, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Big inhales, we drop the belly for cow, gaze comes up. Exhale, push the mat away, round the back, gaze can come under the body. Inhale, drop the belly for cow. Exhale, round the spine for cat. You're welcome to continue these cat-cows just as we've been doing them, or add on as you see fit. Maybe you welcome in some large hip circles, maybe some wrist love. Yes. few moments, you do what you need to do. Last couple rounds of breath, evening anything out between the two sides. And then we're going to come back to that tabletop, setting up for a bear plank to warm up our core, shoulders, quads, all the good things. So our toes are tucked. We lift those knees off the mat, little 1 or 2 inch hover. Really feel our core, not just sucking it in, but imagining the sides pulling in as well, like a corset. Shoulders over wrists, nice flat backs, like we could put your water bottle on there and hopefully it'd stay. 10 more seconds, then we'll step it back, high plank, then lift up into down dog. We got 5, 3, 2, 1. Step those legs back, hips come up towards the ceiling, down dog. Big knee bends as you walk your dog. Being gentle with those hamstrings and calves, as it is still early. Little bend in those knees as we look towards our hands, traveling to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, big reach to rise, grabbing on to that left wrist, pulling over towards the right, little lateral bend here. Inhale, come up tall, grab that opposite side. Exhale, bend towards the left. Inhale, back up tall. Exhale, goalpost, stretching out the chest. Maybe a back bend comes in. Inhale, reach. Hands come to heart center. We dive down towards the mat. Plant those hands. Step back in a high plank. We're going to hold here. Shoulders over wrists. We're engaging through the heels and the legs. Nice flat hips, or you're welcome to drop those knees down. Little bit longer, and then I'll release you to take your journey to down dog. In 3, 2, 1. You can flow through chaturanga up dog or just go straight back to down dog. For our last flow in our warm up, it'll be a little different. We're going to bring in some balance. So coming towards the top of our mat, stepping, hopping, however you wish to get there, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, big reach up. Now this is where it starts to build. We're going to take our right knee, high knee march, brace that core, send it back behind into a reverse lunge, lunge down, come back up, high knee march, plant that foot down. Other side, brace that core, left knee lifts, send it back. Hands can always come to heart center, bring it back. Plant it down, back and forth, a couple more rounds. You need to tap down on the floor to steady yourself before you head on back to that lunge. That is okay. These do not have to be the deepest lunges you've ever taken. If we wibble wobble, it's all good. So you should be at about in your 3rd round. When we finish off that left side, we'll all meet, feet planted, just Tandasana, waiting it out for the rest of the group, breathing, gathering ourselves. All right, big inhale in, exhale, we fold. Plant your hands, step back to high plank. I release you towards your journey to down dog, however you wish to get there. From that down dog, we got our core section upon us. So we're going to settle down low into your low plank. It doesn't matter to me how you get there. We got our forearms down, shoulder width apart, nice level hips. We're squeezing through the thighs, holding here for a moment. Knees again, always welcome to be down. We're going to grab some slow spider crunches here. So that right leg lifts, take it outside to the right elbow, send it back, plant it down. Left leg lift, come outside the body, send it back. Now, if these are more comfortable for you in a high plank, just lengthen out those arms. We got shoulders over those wrists. You got this. Both feet are planting back behind us. Low plank hold in 3, in 2, in 1, low plank hold. Rock that nose forward towards those thumbs. Take it back. Rock it forward. Take it back. You got this. Breathe. It's going to help that core. Definitely a lot of shoulder work with this. We're almost through this plank series. We come onto our back. Drop those knees. Child's pose in 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. Send it back. We're grabbing weights. They're coming with us. Before we hit the mat, we're going to do Russian twists. So we got those knees bent. Weights are towards our chest. We engage that core. We lean back a little bit. Then we start that twist towards the right. You feel those shoulders, belly button twist. Back towards the center. Twist towards the left. Feet are welcome to be down. If you want to come into more of a high boat hold and twist, you can. You got this. Big breaths. Gaze is neutral in front of you. Obliques are getting a lot of love in these 2 opening moves. Another 10 seconds here and we'll take it back all the way. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back all the way down. Bring those knees in towards the chest. Feet come up towards the ceiling. Hands are towards the ceiling. So we got 2 parts to this. As the leg lowers, we open it up for a fly. Bring everything back up. Other leg lowers, arms open up for a fly. Those dumbbells are in line. They're a little lower than the shoulders. They're in line with your chest. We feel our core pulled in, low back anchored to the mat. If you're looking to take this up a level, just lower those legs closer to 45, and that's where they hang out from where you lift and lower. You got this. Big breaths. We got 4. We'll bring it in for a reset in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Just breathe for a moment. Hands are going to come up towards the ceiling, lifting those shoulders off the mat. If you please, they're just going to hold there. Legs, one knee extends, pull it back in. Opposite knee extends, pull it back in. You can have that little pause before you switch the legs, or you can have them just switch. Switch. Shoulders can always be down. Those arms above the head are just forcing our core, a little extra stabilization, a little treat for us. You got this. This will be our last core move. Options, you could do toe taps. Lots of ways to make this the best fit for your core. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights can come down. You're welcome to windshield wiper those knees. We'll make our way to standing. Maybe you roll like a ball, make it fun. Grab water along the way. All right. So we will have one weight come with us in our hand. The other one, and I don't think we need it. We're going to have our left hand at the bar. We're in first. So tonight is not overly complicated. We just have a pattern and we play around with some positions in it. So we got a small V. You're going to be serving in front of you. I think we have space that you're not going to hit your friend in front of you. Maybe you will. I guess you'll figure it out. So we're in a small V, shoulders over hips. That's so encouraging. We're gonna lift up on our toes right away. As we plie down, we serve that hand forward, come back. Shoulders over hips like you're sliding down a wall. If you're really tight with your friend in front, you could easily change this to a bicep curl. Or if you just prefer a bicep curl over a front serve. It's a little float forward. Yes. We have our knees tracking over our second and third toes with this turnout position. Straight up, straight down. Yes. So we're going to start playing around with range. You all know I love doing that. We got 3 more big ones, and we're going to take it to a half range. 2 more full. Last one full. Now, when you're down at the bottom, you only come halfway up. Down to the bottom, halfway up. It's going to cause your speed to increase. So just match that serve with that leg. Quads are going to start to sing at us a little more because they're not getting that little lengthening at the top. They're not getting that little break anymore. Yes. Whatever your range is, you're at your bottom. You come halfway up and you get back down low. Yes. We're going to be pulsing it out in 3, in 2, in 1. You're down low. Little low, low ceiling, little pulse serves. It's a good time for a beat drop. You got it. We're going to be low a little longer. We're going to hold and we're going to press our knees back as we do a tiny little curl. Get low in 3. We'll set it up in 2. 1, you're low. Press those knees back and a tiny little bicep curl. So it's like you got little butterfly wings on you. Your knees are those wings. You're pushing them back. Arm, you can do a little curl with it. Maybe you're like, no, I'm just going to focus in on those legs. That arm just holds. It's still working. You got it. We're stepping this out to a second. We're doing the same thing from the top. In 3, 2, in 1. So step those feet nice and wide, wider than your heels. We got a second serve, and now we're playing. We're serving towards the side now. W serve. Playing nice and low. We still have that stacking, shoulders over hips, so we're not popping that booty out. Last little add-in. Lift that right heel. Keep it up now. Serving right heel lifted. Keep it lifted. Half range in 3, in 2, in 1. Half range down to the bottom, halfway up. All right, shaking the legs. It's a good thing. That little burn is a good thing, but if it's splitting towards pain, come out of it. Down low, we're gonna pulse in 3, in 2, in 1. Little pulses. They're tiny, little paperclip height. You got it. Holding down low, we're gonna play with that heel lifting and lowering. 3, 2, 1. Lower the heel, lift and curl, lower, lift and curl. So we got this time together. It's endurance. That body wants us to come up. We're politely telling it no. You're low. Good news is we got a little breather. We'll flip ourselves around other side in 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're towards the other side. Grab water if you need. It is a warm class, so make sure we're getting that hydration. Right back where we started. We're in first. Small B, plie and a front serve. Heels are up. We're on that nice little toe mound, that cushiony part of our foot. Straight up, straight down, like you're wedged between 2 panes of glass. You're serving in front, or if you need that space, you can change that to a bicep curl if you're tight for space with your neighbor friend. Or if you're gonna touch them, it's like a nice little polite, like, keep going. You got it. We got half range, just like we did before. 3 more big ones. 2 more big ones. Last one here. You're down at the bottom, halfway up. A little more time under tension. Come to that breath now. You need something to focus on that breath. You got this. We're getting low in 10 seconds. We're gonna pulse in 5. Where's that edge? Find it. 3, 2, 1, you're low. Little bit. Yes. Little tiny pulse serves, matching those legs. Preparing ourselves for the big push with these butterflies. Butterfly presses in 3, 2, 1. So you're low, legs press back. You got a tiny little bicep curl. So with these press backs, you can imagine inner thighs pressing back, or you can imagine outer glute is pulling them back. You got it. We're stepping out wide to second in 3. Keep it low. 2, 1. Release. Nice wide stance. We're serving to the side now. Feet are flat for now. So be mindful of that stacking in the hips. When we lift that left heel soon, you'll have more depth to take. Speaking of that left heel lift, let's do it now. It lifts and it stays there. You got it. We'll turn it up a little bit. Music will heal those quads. Half range now. Down to the bottom, halfway up. You got it. Down to the bottom, halfway up. I said this series wasn't complicated. We're making up for that by digging in deep in those quads. We're down low and pulsing. 3, 2, 1, tiny little pulses, little serves. This is the last bit of turnout work other than our finisher heel lift. And we head towards the bar for parallel work. Hold down low. 3, we're setting up. 2, 1. So lower the heel as you lift, curl the arm. Lower, curl and lift. Left heel. We're down as low as our quads are letting us. Maybe even a little lower. Our body tends to tell us to stop before we actually have met that threshold. Give me 4. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Come up and out. Walk it out. Grab water. We'll be facing the bar. We do not need anything but ourselves. No weights. So you're welcome. Let me double check. You could take this to the mat on tabletop if you need. So we got fold over position. You have choices. Option 1, the longest lever. Your arms are long. Your hips are over those knees. Option 2 is not quite as much load on the back. You got genie arms. Final option, you're a little more upright. You won't be able to lift as high, but who cares? That back is safe. I personally like genie arms. So we got feet, hips width apart. Right leg goes back long behind us. My right hip's facing the floor. Flexor point leg lifts and lowers. If you're down on the floor, yes. Same bit. So we want that center part of the glute working. If you feel the outside working more, your hips popping open. Close it down. Hips over knees. So we're not loading into that left side. whichever leg you got going, we'll get them both. Holding the leg up, we're gonna bend that knee to 90 in 3, 2, 1. Knee bends to 90. We pull that knee in, push it back out behind us. Knee comes in line with the other knee, push it back. That leg is moving straight forward, straight back. Like if you've seen those glute machine kickbacks at the gym, you have to push it straight back. You're not going off towards the sides. Yes, like there's a heavy box that you're trying to kick out of the way and it annoyingly keeps coming back. We're almost there. The next one, I'll get the people standing going, then I'll show an option for on the floor. So we're gonna Shiva squat to an oblique crunch. In 3, 2, 1. So the people standing, knee comes behind the other knee. You squat straight down, lift around, right knee, right elbow. Squat straight down, lift it around. You're on the floor. You're just crossing that knee behind the other one, wrapping it around. Yes, beautiful Shivas. We want them straight up, straight down, not going off towards that side too far. Wrap it around. Beautiful. Sorry, I was gonna talk and I almost killed myself swallowing my own spit. All right, legs are gonna go long behind us in 3, 2, 1. Leg is long behind me, you shake it out. Here's our last combo. We're imagining we're drawing our leg around the circle of the clock. So we'll start with our foot at 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock if you're opposite. Do one side lift, trace it back to 7, 6, or 5 o'clock. Sorry, lift diagonally. Trace it back behind you, 6 o'clock, lift. Trace it back up to 4, 5 o'clock, lift. Trace it up to 3 o'clock, lift. So we've got nice, juicy lifts, all angles of that glute muscle, the side, the diagonal, the straight behind. You touch toes with your neighbors, just smile at them. It was lovely. Tracing that clock. We're gonna pulse it at each position. So everybody take it to 3 o'clock in 3, 2, 1. Hold up to the side and pulse. It's just so we're not bumping neighbors. Pulsing at 3. Back to 4, 5 o'clock. 3, 2, 1. Back corner diagonal. 4 o'clock. Pulse it. Back to 6 o'clock in 3, 2, 1. 6 o'clock. Be mindful that hip is squared off here. We're back in parallel. Back to home base. Drop it. 3, 2, 1. Feet come back together. Do what you got to do. Yes. Something else. Who programmed this? I don't know. Okay, we got another side to do. We want this side to feel just as juicy as the other one. So grab your fold over position, left leg, whatever side you didn't do last time is long behind you, lifting and lowering. Tap the floor, just about, lift it right back up there. Hips are squared off, yes. Now our sides of our bodies, they're sisters versus identical twins, okay? Each side's gonna have something a little different to offer, so just check in, see where the side's at, and roll with it. Holding it up, we're gonna bend to 90 in 3, 2, 1. Knee is bent to 90. Bring that knee into the other one, push it straight back. Bring it in, push it back. Again, there's that imaginary heavy box. You keep kicking it away and some jerk keeps putting it back behind you. It's me, I'm that jerk. You got it, nice control. We're deep into class. We're having to really remember why we came. Who knows? Maybe it's like you have your own reasons. Maybe it's just to see me. I'm flattered. All right, we got those Shiva squats coming and that oblique crunch in 3, 2, 1. Left knee comes behind the other one. Squat straight down. Come up tall. Wrap that sucker around to those oblique. Bring it back behind. Bring it around. If you're on the floor, you know what to do. Similar movement. You just have less range. Like a skater squat. Yeah, straight up, straight down. Bring it back out. Left knee, left elbow. This is the best song, everybody. All right, we got to trace the clock in 3, in 2, in 1. So gather yourselves. That leg comes out towards the side. 9 o'clock if you're on the left side. Lift, lower, trace it back. That diagonal lift, it's about 7 o'clock. Straight back to 6 o'clock, lift. Trace it back to 7, diagonal lift. Hover, trace to 9, and lift. We're getting all the angles. The only thing just mindful of is when your hips to be turned out, let it be turned out. If it's supposed to be closed down at 6 o'clock, make that baby close down. We're almost there. We just got to do that pulsing stuff because it would not be fair for this leg to get away without it. So everybody take it to 9 o'clock in 3, 2, 1. Lift to your highest height on this side and you pulse at 9. Lateral pulse. Whisper sweet things to those glutes. Back to 7 o'clock. 3, 2, 1. Diagonal lift. Hip is still turned out. You got it. Lift and pulse. Last go. Here we go. 6 o'clock. 3, 2, 1. 6 o'clock. Lift and pulse. Yes, everybody's hips are closed off. I don't even have to say anything. You're almost there. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Grab water. Process everything that just happened. All right. We are moving towards upper body. Before we get there, we do have the bar challenge. You came for the last week of that. Aren't you excited? Woohoo! Yes, there is always. All right, so we're in a nice wide second. Refresher for guys who are newer or just need a refresher. We plie down, uppercut, plie, uppercut. So I'll check my time. Here we go. Plie, uppercut, plie, uppercut. You got this. Sorry, Paige. I am breathing hardcore all over this mic right now. It's for moral support. All right, we got 45 seconds ahead of us. Checking in with our stacking, making sure our hips aren't hinging. We got 25 seconds. It's dangerous to check the watch and punch at the same time. Last bit of legs, and then we just got a little more arms to burn out. Final 10 seconds. We got this. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, all right. Legs, I don't have a plan for them. They can just hang out. You can wander the mat. Arms are down in front. We're starting with an upright row. Bring it down, palms face the body. Row up. We don't want to bring it way up by the chin. Keep it right around chest, shoulder height. Now, I know this isn't the heaviest we could possibly be rowing in our lives. So you make that a resistance. We got 4 more. We're going to press it out in 2. Last one here, hold shoulder height, send it out, pull it back. Send it out, give it a little squeeze as you come back. Yes. Anytime you need to change the move up to fit your body, please take it there. 3 more, and we're gonna rotate it up to 90 and 2. Last one here, goalpost, rotate it up, bring it down, up, down. Like the song, what a feeling. Your shoulders will be staying on your body. Don't worry. We got big presses in 3, 2, 1. You're at 90, big presses. You can move them together. You can alternate press if you just need to give one side a little break. All right, just keep it moving. You got it. 4 more. 3. I can count to 4 right now. 2. This morning was a disgrace. Last one. All right. Back body triceps, one of my favorite things. So we're hinging. Arms are long in front of us. We've got reverse flies. So we did chest flies on the ground. We got reverse flies now. So we're squeezing those shoulder blades together, that really meaty part of the back. And we're squeezing orange juice. A gentle curve is in that elbow. Yes. We got 3 more. We're going to do running man. That's where one arm comes forward, the other goes forward. Last one here. So pick a side, one arm comes forward, the other one comes back. Bring it. So I say it's so you feel like a running man, but we're in control. We're not just swinging these bad boys around. Kind of feels cool with techno beat, maybe. I don't know. Both arms we back behind us, tricep lifts. 3, 2, and 1. Both arms come back, palms are facing each other, tricep lifts. We're in the final minute, so we're gonna burn it out. Breathe it out, all the good things. 4 more lifts, we hold and we pulse. In 2. Last one, your highest height, we pulse it up. Little pulse, little pulse. This is too epic of a song not to be epic with these triceps. You got it. 10 seconds here and then we're done. You got it. Get them back up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Gently set those weights down. Grab water, towel off. You're welcome to stay standing or hit the mat. We're just doing some shoulder stretches. When you're ready, pick a side, drape it across. We're bringing that heart rate down. Oh my goodness. Release. Overhead tricep stretch. Release. Other side, bring it across. Come out of it, up and over. To kind of gauge where you're at right here, I'll offer the option of a forward fold if you feel like your heart rate's in a good spot for this. So where it's gonna take a wide-legged forward fold or hit the mat, do this seated on your bottom if you feel like when your head goes lower than your waist, you get a little dizzy. So there's hinging back at those hips. If you want movement, maybe you grab some side-to-side lunges, you work out those inner thighs, outer glutes. If you're on the mat, you just have a wide-legged forward fold, stretching with your booty down. And I'll have us slowly lower ourselves down onto our bottoms, onto our backs. all the way down. We'll grab some spinal twists. So you can do the single leg or knees are stacked. If you're taking single leg with me, left leg is long, right knee comes into the chest. Give it a hug. And you gently guide it over towards the left. Shoulder blades are anchored. Or you have both knees stacked on top of each other and you're allowing them to fall off towards the left. We did it. Guys, we're little rock stars. All we have left to do is breathe. Enjoy this feeling we've created. Thank our muscles for getting us through it. Wherever we showed up tonight was exactly what we needed. Coming out from that twist, giving that right knee one more squeeze before we send it long down the mat. Left knee comes in towards the chest, give it a hug, and then guide it off towards the right. Shoulder blades anchor, gaze can fall towards the left. Just like our work at the bar, when we're stretching, we'll notice that our sides are not the same. Even from day to day, morning to evening, our sides are not the same. So we just embrace wherever we're at. Have you slowly release out of your stretch. Both knees can come in towards the chest. Send both legs towards the ceiling, legs up the wall. Allowing all that blood flowing down towards the torso, signaling the body it's time to step it down even another level. From here, I release you to grab anything else you might need in terms of stretching, or if your body is saying, I am ready for Shavasana, you can move against the wall, lower the legs down, take up space on your mat. We're keeping our mind present in this space for these last few moments of class. As our thoughts start to come back in about what has to happen after class, just send them out with that exhale. With each round of breath, feel the body soften and melt onto your mat. Your next exhale, empty everything out. Big inhale, bring all that fresh new air in. Exhale, send it out towards your fingers and your toes. And start to welcome in some little wiggles. Maybe those wiggles turns into rocks and circles. If you'd like, on your next inhale, arms can reach overhead, full body stretch. You have the option to take those knees towards your chest into a fetal position on your side. If you'd like, you can make your way up into a seated position or remain down on the mat to finish class. Wherever we've chosen to end class, big inhale in, feel the spine lengthen and grow. Exhale, send it all out. If you'd like, hands can come to heart center. Thank you all for coming to class tonight. Thank you for choosing you. Thank your fellow bar people for coming to class, sharing their energy with you. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Namaste.